Hello, welcome to another video. Today I will be talking about the solution to all your creative blocks. Everything and every act of creativity is an act of birth. You are the mother, you are the Holy Mother, and you are the Holy Father. You are here, you're thinking of ideas, you're making art, you're writing, um, you're doing some practice to create something. And the act of creation is a birth of something that matters to you because it is yours, a birth of something that you care about. It is a production of your consciousness in the moment. And when you make something, it's not going to be perfect. There's no way in hell it's ever going to be perfect. It is something that can continuously be improved on because we humans are not made perfect. We humans are imperfect. We are growing creatures who will grow and change and transform for the rest of our lives. So we create this thing, and it's not the thing we want. So we have to kill it. We have to end the thing to work on something else. And that takes an emotional toll on you. If you're making creative project after creative project and it's not working out and you're ending the creative project, there is an end, like an end that you had to make to move on to the new thing. And every end requires grief, requires gratitude, requires honoring the thing that was birthed. And when we don't do the grief work in our creative life, then there's a buildup of it. A buildup of anger, a buildup of sadness, a buildup of fear. There's a buildup of grief that's basically saying, I made a thing and it was not the thing that wanted to be made. And the thing ended. And I loved the thing. I made the thing. I care about the thing. And that's heartbreaking. And in the heartbreak, there might be like, fuck. There might be a, there might be a, I don't know how to make anything right. But when we speed bump those emotions, they just build up. They build up and build up and build up and build up. And then we have this wall, this like grief wall that just shows up. And then we go to make the next YouTube video, or we go to make our next piece of writing, or we go to make our next work of art. And what shows up in this new act of creation? The grief of all the creation you made before that you had to end to get to this act of creation. And it's basically just an invitation. This block, this stuckness, is an invitation for you to feel the grief, to get all the learning, to truly honor everything you made before that had to end for this new act of creation to begin. So grieve. The solution is to grieve. If you feel blocked, if you feel creatively blocked, go yell. Go like, fuck you, art. Fuck you, world, for not loving the thing I made. Fuck you. Show your care. Cry. Shake. And the thing is, like, the initial thing that needs to happen for grief to move is the anger. Because usually what happens when we have to end a project that is not working is the anger is there. Like we don't want to end our children. We don't want to end the thing that we're making. So there's anger with reality about that not working. And usually what happens is the anger doesn't go out. Like, fuck you, world, for not loving what I made. I'm awesome at making things. It goes in and it's like, I don't deserve to be appreciated. I'm not good at art. I'm terrible. I'm a terrible person. It's a self-directed anger. Anger doesn't go out, it goes in. So the first thing to do when you're creatively blocked is move anger, even if it doesn't feel natural. Like, be an actor, be an artist, be an actor who just like pretending to be someone who deserves to make everything that they made and deserves to be loved for everything that they made, deserves to be met with joy and excitement for everything they made. And then what is the reality that you're dealing with? Maybe people hate it. Maybe it's just not what you want. And you release anger about that. You're just like, fuck you, world, for not wanting what I made. Fuck you. I deserve this art piece to be loved and appreciated for what it is. Fuck you. And you just release it, release it, release it. And then you'll hit to a point where the anger breaks through into an acceptance. Because you can't really fight reality forever. And then there's grief of like, I need to let this piece go. I need to let this writing, this drawing, whatever this is go. And in the letting go, there's tears. There's letting go of the stories. There's this integration of the learnings that you had in making something that didn't work. And ending it, like truly ending it. Like there's an honoring of that. Maybe there's some fear that moves of not being able to make something like this again. Because you don't know. You don't know. And then you just move your emotions. And it actually lands in your body. Not intellectually. This is not like a creative block is not an intellectual process. A creative block is an emotional process. An act of creativity is a right brain, like an emotional thing. It is something that requires your aliveness, your self, your passion to show. And that is an emotional process. So grieving is only right. Grieving is only right in the act of creation, in the act of being alive. So grieve. Grieve your creative projects. Grieve the end of every project that didn't work out. Because the moment you don't, it will fucking hang over you. It will hang over you for every project you work on next. And maybe you'll just stop working on projects altogether. Thank you. Big loves, everyone. Have a great one. Peace.